the knowledge of the existence of the one God, who must have created founders, together with the realization that life encompasses no more than a mere material plan of existence in which we now find ourselves, is all covertly orchestrated and protected by the secret societies. The Sumerian explanation of the origin and creation of man is extremely fascinating. Whichever way you look at it, it is much more rational and appropriate than many of the known theories of science today and in the past. Why is it so needed? Because when you slow down, you are slowing down the very essence of yourself, and you are allowing yourself to receive. It is the healing energy. It is the essence that you receive from myself. The essence of silver drops. And what can these silver drops do? They can help you shine. What's happening now is interesting. People are noticing our light and commenting on it. They may not know what's taking place, but they are seeing how we are changing. This is part of their awakening. Awakening is happening all around us now. A neighbor called who I hadn't talked to in some time. He's a nature lover, but a while back he told me he was using herbicides in his yard. I shared the dangers of using them. Not just to us, but all the wild creatures. His call was to let me know that he stopped using those products. And he thanked me for making him aware. We are so happy to be on this journey with all of you. And we are excited to feel how many of you have opened yourselves up to us since being introduced to us. We are very excited to help you and to watch you grow, and we know that those of you who are taking your time through the growth experience are in for quite a beautiful ride when you do decide to take the journey, to take the growth. We love you all so very much, and we continue to shower you with our love and our praise. We know that in looking at you through the eyes of Source, we are of greatest assistance to you. And we also know that you are all meant to have your own journeys and growth experiences, and we would never take those from you. We want you to be able to feel your way to the higher frequency realms. The world architecture for the extraction of electromagnetic energy comes entirely from the higher civilization. It is characterized by the use of arched openings, columns, domes, and towers, in addition to details such as rose windows and muqarnas. All three-dimensional architectural decorative elements are symbols of the vibration of electromagnetic energy that acts on molecules and changes the behavior of cells. In our recent past, these waves have been used to heal, levitate, transport, and create feelings of harmony and euphoria. Remember that all pyramids, theaters, and colosseums had water channels underneath, which was an indication of where the sound energy was being directed. The star fort seemed to have been designed to create microdomes to protect the inhabitants and resonate in harmony. So what would you like now to connect to beloveds? Is it perhaps a more healthy body, a more peaceful world? Some answers, you just need to say, Uriel, I am asking for your help and I will be right there. You forget that I am always there, but when you get busy with your lives as you need to do, you forget this. So what I'm asking you to do is to remember that you can always call on me and bring into your essence the silver drops. And instead of thinking of them as coming in, Think of them as being activated, for they are a part of your essence, just as the gold is, just as the copper is. The silver gift is part of who you are. You are that bright, and you are that shiny. Oh yes, and there are times when you need to make silver gleam. And it does take some work, doesn't it, to do that rubbing, because there is a tarnish that can hide the silver underneath. This past week, in my own community, I am seeing many people beginning to notice their alignment with the cosmos. In other words, they are seeing where they are aligned and where they are not. Their awareness is expanding. And this is because we have anchored so much light here, in ourselves and on the planet. They are realizing their part in the big picture, and each one has a crucial role. We begin to see we are either contributing or we're not. Once we see that we can contribute, we cross into the new energy. Our hearts begin to open and we take on more light. You immediately get the sense that you have returned home. And you shift your awareness from the mind to the feeling center. And this allows you to feel for the truth of who you really are. This is who you really are experientially. It is through feeling the love that you are in the center of your heart. Now, it becomes easier to do this when there is something or someone in front of you that you deem worthy of your love. However, you do not always find yourselves in front of such a being. And send your consciousness into the center of your chest, and the center of that organ that beats to keep you alive. There is nothing wrong with looking for that which is outside of you as well to love. And we do recommend that you take part in that practice as often as you can. Look for who and what is easily lovable in your reality, and you will train yourself to be of the frequency of love. And then when you are not in that frequency, you will really know it, and you will want to make the course correction. You will want to shift your attention away from that, which has you feeling so awful. Beloveds, we are taking that tarnish now, and we are not using much effort to rub it off. For I am giving you a special silver cloth that will do so. So take it now, and you just have to do a light rubbing on any part of your very being where you wish the silver to gleam through. Is it perhaps a place where there are some worry? Or a place where maybe your physical body is calling out for help? It is just a matter of removing the tarnish and rubbing it lightly. So I stay with you as I always do during these sacred gatherings. But know that this silver cloth is yours always. And I step aside now with joy, for I know that you will use the gift that I have given you. And with this massive influx of energy, we are surging forward into the new. We're embodying the new consciousness and sharing our evolving self with those around us. Words aren't needed. The energy does its magic. And there is magic daily now, in spite of the goings-on in the outer world. We are clear we are here to create peace and to model our heart-centered new earth. This is our mission. We feel it and we know it, and there's no shaking us out of our stance. This is firmly anchored within us now. We are moving quickly, carried by the cosmic currents toward our new shores. The shift is visible all around us now. Our hearts are happy. This is what we came for, and our evolution is lighting things up beyond what any Independence Day can do. This is our celebration of freedom. This is our anthem. We are the way now, and we invite each one to join us. Here's to freedom. Here's to love, and especially, here's to the new earth. And perhaps in that moment, you will also remember that there is love being showered down upon you from above all the time. And you can also feel for the love that you truly are by letting go of your mental processes and letting your consciousness drop down into your heart. As you feel for who you really are, you feel whole and complete. You know that everything is inside of you, and you relax and trust that you are on your path. You are more capable of accessing your intuition and your spiritual gifts and abilities when you do this. And it is easier for you to love the life that you have without needing for anything to change. And that is true power. That is the power that you all seek, even when you do think you are going to get it from something outside of you. Tune into the power that is within you and rest in the knowing that you have this powerful force in us outside of you. And there will be no need for you to exist in fear ever again. That is our promise to you, and we promise you we will keep it.